Hi, I'm Daniel Talley, the Note to Self guy, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's topic is, are you a cheap Christian? Well, I'm a Christian, but I don't think I'm cheap. However, there's some people out there who happen to believe that I am cheap. Perhaps I should ask the people who are close to me what they think. I know, I'll ask my family.
I know a man's best friend, but I must call a spade a spade. It's a shame before God and his angels. Thrifty, El Cheapo, Penny Pincher, and a tightwad all describe you, Note to Self guy. Once a week I get together with all the other dogs in the neighborhood. When I'm at Rover's house, his owner feeds us the top of the line dog food. When they come to our house, you feed them that no-name dog food. Rover says this stuff isn't even fit for a dog. So to the question, are you a cheap Christian? Why are we even having this conversation? That would be a yes.
Man's best friend, huh? You traitor, I should have got a cat. So, honey, let me ask you, am I a cheap Christian?
Indeed you are.
What? Explain.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am. I'd like to know.
You don't remember?
Remember what?
Back in 2017, we were getting ready to go on a family cruise.
Yeah. Miami, right?
Yes.
Miami, right? Yeah,
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And we were the ones designated to go pick up some Frosties for everyone.
Yeah, I like Frosty, so what's the problem?
The Frosties were on sale. They were normally $1, and they were on sale for 50 cents.
That's a savings of 50%.
50 cents, right.
So that's good. So what's wrong with that?
So why would you ask for a military discount on a 50-cent Frosty?
Listen, I was in the United States Air Force. I gave those folks 5 years of my life. I could have died for this country. I could have took a bullet in the butt for this country.
A bullet in the butt? Come on, man! You worked in the post office, for crying out loud. Who ever heard of the enemy in times of war coming in and shooting up the post office? Really, dude? Good Christ, Stone Moses, man! Look at all the mailbags you had to hide behind, sir! You could have died for your country, huh? Well, you had a better chance of getting killed by lifting one of those heavy mailbags than you did of getting shot, sir. Anyway, thank you for your service, doctor.
Therefore, that entitles me to a military discount. So what's wrong with that? Because
they were 50 cents. I mean, granted, you ordered 6 of them. So what?
7 of them, actually.
It was 6.
Okay, whatever.
But anyway, my point is, they were 50 cents. Are you serious? I mean, even the young man who took the order probably looked at the microphone like, what? And what was his response?
I don't remember because I was too busy trying to get my discount.
He said, sir, they're already on sale. 1, and then 2, they didn't offer a military discount. I'm like, I can see you asking for a discount, a military discount, for something a little more higher than $3. Come on now. Be better.
Now, you know what? This is Facebook material. You know what we ought to do? We ought to go on Facebook, put this on Facebook, describe the situation, and we'll see if people think that I am being cheap or if people tend to side with you. Let's do that. Let's do that.
You are cheap, and they will side with me.
Well, we'll see about that. That's for sure.
We will. You know I'm always right.
98% of the time, unfortunately.
100. And I give you the 2%.
All right.
Listen, doctor, if you've got anything out of this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, share the video with others, and certainly, for heaven's sakes, leave a comment. All these things help this channel to grow. Now listen, the Note to Self guy is, he's not the brightest guy in the world, but he means well, and he's trying to help us to think about our relationship with the Lord. So help him out and ring that notification bell, hit the like button, and share this video with others.
Is the Note to Self guy a cheap Christian? Well, I would have to say yes and no. Yes, because I've had the opportunity of having the Note to Self guy in my presence my whole entire life, and so I have seen times where he's been cheap when it comes to food or gifts, for example. So, a couple Christmases ago, my mom and I asked for some jewelry for Christmas, and it was nice jewelry, good quality jewelry, and I guess my dad didn't want to spend that money on the jewelry. And so, guess what he did? He got us jewelry, but it was costume jewelry. And I wish I had a picture to show you, but it had to have been one of the ugliest necklaces I've ever seen. It was an owl, it had a bunch of colorful little gems in it. And I mean, it wasn't super bad, but if you know my mom and myself, you know that it's not something that either of us would have liked. So, yes, he is a cheap Christian because he is both cheap and a Christian, but is he a cheap Christian? No. I say this because I've never seen him cheat God out of time, whether it was praying or attending church, and he's always made sure that God is a priority in his life.
Thanks for the olive branch, baby girl.
Is the note to self guy a cheap Christian? Well, whenever I would go to the movies with him, we'd always stop by the dollar store and pick up candy and sneak it into the movie theater.
Oh, come on.
We do this often. So does that qualify as him being a cheap Christian? I'd say yes.
I even posted a question on Facebook. Who asks for a military discount on a 50-cent Frosty? And just as I thought, the majority of the people on there who responded all agreed that no one but Daniel would do something like that. Here are some of the comments. Oh no, he didn't do that, did he? Seriously? Your husband, laughing out loud, know him all too well. And then the last one, cheap American. The point is, everybody pretty much agreed that Daniel is cheap. He's a cheap Christian.
I don't know why my family and those people on Facebook are play hating. I am not cheap. I prefer the term frugal. You know, there's scripture that suggests that a fool and his money shall soon part. I ain't no fool. You know how long it takes to make money? And it only takes a fraction of a second to spend it. Once you bust a $20 bill, it's gone, baby. Truthfully, if I'm being honest, I do have the cheap gene in my DNA. Well, perhaps I should explain. When I was 10 and my brother was 8, my father would often come to us and say, "Hey kids, do y'all want a pizza?" And of course, what kid doesn't want a pizza? And we'd say, "Yeah, Dad, we want a pizza." And then his response would be, "Okay, that'll be $2 a piece." That's right. The dude charged his own kids of 8 and 10 $2 a piece. And then to make matters even worse, we only got 2 slices of pizza. What's up with that? You know, I've always been money conscious. I just don't like wasting my money. I have no problem going to a restaurant and spending $50 for a steak. But if I spend $50 for a steak and the steak comes out and is this big, if I leave the restaurant and I'm still hungry, then I have an attitude. At that point, then I'm ticked off because I feel like I've just wasted my money. The bottom line is this: I do not like wasting money. And to my family, well, y'all might want to be a little nicer to me. Why? Because when I leave this world, you will be most appreciative that I didn't squander your inheritance. So, are you a cheap Christian? I would love to hear some of you all's stories. Leave a comment. Well, until next time, you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll chat with you later.